I'll be here soon. I will be. Oh my goodness, I'm here. I'm here. I'm alive. Look at me. I'm not stinky. I was washing my hands and using mouthwash, and I got distracted by trolls. Yeah, as in like I was watching Legend Total War, playing a battle, and he had a lot of trolls. Hello, Akko. Hello, Tony. And that's it. There's no one else. No one else worth mentioning. No one who didn't call me stinky. Bob. Hello, one and all. I'm here today to bring you the word of law. Okay, never mind. I'm taking back my hello to Akko. Logar. It's got nothing worth saying. Nothing worth saying. Hi. I watched the same right now. Oh, I've not finished watching it. I'm going to finish watching it while I'm making thumbnails and I have no idea what I'm doing next week. I thought about it, but I'm like, maybe more Oblivion. But it doesn't seem that popular on the channel right now, so maybe not. I don't know. Probably another Handcam, depending on how this one goes. What do you think? What do you think we should do next week? Monster Hunter actually gets a lot of views and a lot of people watching it, but not many likes. In fact, it sometimes gets dislikes. So I'm not entirely sure if people really want me to be playing Monster Hunter. Oh, there we go. Gloves are on. Gloves are on. Yeah. Where's my hand cam? Hopefully the hand cam's working fine. There we go. Look at this. Hands. Handy pandies. Oh, that light was on already. Hello, Anthony. How ya doing? I see painting is not being accomplished. We only just started a stream. Look at this. It's meant to be painted metals today, but look, already painted with metals. Look at this guy. Already got metal paints on him. Oh my goodness, out of a 21, 2 are already done. Look, now that's good. That's good work right there. But you know what? You know what? I'm going to get so much painting done. If nothing comes up to distract me. You know, I got this stuff right here, right? I just need to remove that. And, you know. Hello, so Honey Rose. Oh, it's Mother's Day for you. Oh, hello. Happy Mother's Day. What's that? Oh, what's that? Oh, it's a website. It's a website. Oh, this is so cool. Look at this stuff. Oh, look, pre-orders. Oh, we actually started to paint right away with no website looking section. You spoke too soon, Bob. You spoke too soon. Ah, there it is. There's the website. Mother's Day was 2 months ago here, but I still panic when people mention it. Yeah. If you like big guns. Wait. I like big guns and I cannot lie. Whatever buzz would deny. When an army walks in, that big thing in your face, you get boomed. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Whether veteran cannoneers battle formation is up right now. Look at that. Doesn't look like a cannoneer. What are you on about? Oh, but look at that. What scrolls. There's nothing much here. We looked at this yesterday. And there's this thing here. Hail for Howell King. Look, he's coolish. Kind of cool. I'm not a big fan of the way for painted his skin tone. Wait a minute. That's how he looks in the artwork. Why is he blue? Why did he turn Tau when they decided to paint him? Why did he become a Tau? It's GE old too soon. Yeah, like, look at him. He's pale here, he's grey here, and he's blue here. Be consistent, Games Workshop. But yeah, what we're doing. Of a great to good. No, not for great to good. Do you think we should paint our characters blue? Like we should paint them all like blue skin tone? I'm not entirely sure how I'm gonna paint the skin tone of the characters. Of these dudes. I know I need to paint both sleeves black. Now, if I say all the holes on his side of his body, that'll probably need to be painted metallic. I'll do that after everything else. Hello, Soedrin. This is a guy who's just meant to be tan. This is a guy who's meant to be pale. And that's the guy who's meant to be darker. Oh. I also need to get some of these leathers around here. I think maybe get them darker. It looks a bit too light for a Templar colour scheme. Maybe Agrax. Actually, let's test some Agrax of Shade, shall we? I want to test some Agrax of Shade. Abaddon Black. No, thank you. There we go. Agrax of Shade. Oh, give it a good old shake. A good old shake. How's everyone doing, by the way? How's your days going? Are there any games you want me to play next week? because I'm trying to think. I'm going to play Total War on Friday at the very least. Maybe we can do another Total War stream next week. You know, we love Total War. Yeah, let's look how these levers will look with some Agraks of Shade on them. See if we need to do more. Darkening. I guess some Agraks of Shade with some known oil would actually not be a bad idea, you know? To really darken the levers. I think the most consistent way of painting skin is whatever colour you followed by Bugsman Glow, which is a sort of pinky shade. Yeah, that's one of the things I don't like about some of the skin tone, so-called skin tones. Guilliman is fine for contrast paint, but it's like the raw flesh looks too undeady. It doesn't have any warmth to it. Like, it doesn't even look like dark elf pale. It looks just like someone who is meant to be dead, who has been dead for a few days. Which isn't really what a dark elf's meant to look like. And the same goes to Catachan flesh. It lacks any of that orangey or pinky warmth to it. It reminds me of, do you know,
It's muffin time.
Muffin!
I would love to see you play Expedition 33. I've heard of that. I think it's a new game, so it's a bit expensive, and I've already spent way too much on games recently. Like, I bought the Oblivion game. So... if I can get it cheap, I'll try it. Stellaris also had a new DLC or something recently. We could try that out. I've not played Stellaris in ages. Well, last time we played Stellaris on the channel, well, last couple of attempts.
She spent all that money on a new GPU just to get wilds.
And also play Space Marine. Oh yeah, I also got the new GPU. Oh, that was difficult. Conjure playing a story-focused RPG. I'm going to pay her not to. Oh, okay. Money. Money. Otherwise I'll play it. Money, 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 money. Hello, people. Are we winning? No, Talan, we're not winning. I meant to be painting Metalics, but instead I went to the website and then started painting... Oh, what's this? Meow. Star Wars. Pod racing. Meow. Meow. Oh my goodness, he gave me money. Okay, we can't play it. We can't play it. Thanks of $1.
Thanks for
euro.
cola.
Thanks for the euro. Yeah. I'm gonna spend it on games. I'm gonna spend it on Warhammer. Look, it looks like a pod racer. Like, that's the front of it, right, actually. That would be the front. That's like where you sit up. Oh, that's not even where you sit up front. This is where you sit at the back, right, of a pod racer. There's a pod. That's where the jets go out. And that's the front where, like, all the fuel and engine stuff is, and your guns is like... Unless someone pays the €1, 1 cent. And it's all over for me. You know, I shouldn't be having a thing where it's like, you pay me to decide what I play. That'll be a bit bad. I think that's called bribery. Oh, goodness. Thanks for the cola. Actually, I'm going to spend it all on cola. I'm paying you not to play something. Yeah, that's the thing. You're bribing me not to play it. If someone else comes along and bribes me to play it. That's bad. It's like an auctioning, except however much you, like, say you want. However much you want something, yeah. But everyone who bids, you have to pay your bid, whether you win the auction or not. That's what it's like. Bribes are never new. Bribes are always new. So I'm getting distracted way too easily. Oh no, a piece of another pod racer came in. It's like, oh, yeah, but brides? Brides! I don't want to get married. Are not usually preceded by thanks of a cola with a cool animation to be shown to the whole audience. Yeah, have we seen that animation? Just another 200 donations and it'll pay for itself. Ah, thanks for the cola, yeah! No. That thing's already paid for itself. You paid 200 euros for it. No. That'll be cheap if I only paid two. So I got distracted again. I'm currently doing this. You paid 40,000 yen. No, I can't remember how much I paid. I paid for it. I got a thanks for the cola, cup boss animation, a thanks for cola, cup mage animation, a sprinkles animation in both versions, and then sprinkles if you give me a huge donation. Except right now, yeah, I'm pretty sure it won't show for cake animation. Because I don't know how to set up the cake animation. Because the entire thing originally was with stream avatars. Actually, let me check. I think there's like a way to do else if sorts of things. So like if it's above a certain amount, show a different animation. But I've never gotten around to actually dealing with that. Yeah, where is it? Super chat. Edit. Overlay images and video. Overlay images and video. Yeah, I've not got it so it will show for different things. I think if you donate, if you donate through Ko-Fi, it should show something else. Assuming it still all works. You know. Like, how do I do this? It's webhook, Ko-Fi donations. And this was already complex enough to do. Jump off. I have not fixed this one up. That reminds me, I need to fix that one up for the mage as well. No, I can do that myself. I can literally check it by going into Ko-Fi and doing a test donation to see if it still works. Hi, Ivan, by the way, still evading Imperium taxes and collecting Warhammer 40k. No, I'm not Blood Raven, I'm Black Templar. I'll never evade Imperial tithe. Never. Kofi, open. Oh, here we go. Now I'll go to my settings page. Settings. Oh my goodness, it's slow. Then I have to go down to...
You're not a Blood Raven, but you might just be a Blood Templar.
I'm not a Blood Templar. Messages. My supporters, payments and orders. Buttons and widgets. I think it might be buttons and widgets. Ko-Fi button, Ko-Fi donation widget, Discord, Stream alert. Is it this one? No, it's a webhook one. I forgot how to do it. Blood Templar sounds like the most metal Night Lords, World Eaters, Hybrid Legion. Wait a minute. There was a thing I saw earlier of, for Silver Templars versus Chaos. And a guardsman noticed. Was it an Iron Warrior? I think it might have been an Iron Warrior. And was like, are you part of the Silver Templars? Of Iron Warriors? So like, what the hell is a Silver Templar? Did he mean Black Templar? It's like, it's a new one. Why are they like so... I said there's a way to test this on Ko-Fi before. Enable text to speak, send tester up.
Oh my god, it's raining sprinkles. Thank you so much.
Okay, that's a different alert. That's a different one. No. Okay, no, I'm not gonna bother looking it up now. I'm not gonna bother looking it up. Oh, see, yeah, that's what would happen. That's what would happen on Ko-Fi. I bet there'd also be another thing, which I think it would be like a sprinkle rain. Oh. Where was the character that I just tested my new paints on? There we go, for Agrax. How does it look now we got Agrax? Let's compare it to someone who does... Oh, but it does make it a lot darker. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Wanna lie down now, Grandma? Screw you! Screw you! Look, it took me so long because I was trying to find... I couldn't remember where I got the webhook stuff and how to test it. I couldn't remember. You big old meanie. The land's been executed. Wait a minute. I can do this. Execution. Bolt pistol style. I say bolt pistol, I mean Falcon Mega Bolter. Wait, do they have bolt guns on the ship? Because if they do, that's what I'm using to strike to land right now. Boom! Exploded! Take that! That grandma memory makes every task take ages to... No! It's cupcake memory, not grandma memory. Oh. Why are you gonna be so mean? Why are you all so mean? What did I do to you except try to give you amazing streams? You know? I allowed you, they're bullying me, they're calling me old. They're calling me old. Okay, fine, Grandma No, it's not Grandma Cupcake Memory. It's just Cupcake Memory. Get it right. I'll biff your head in. You just done exploded me? I did because you deserved it. And Auntie will get exploded next if he continues this. Yes, Odin style cupcake. Oh, you guys are so mean. I dropped my brush now. That's how mean you are. My brush tried running away from the meanies. Look, I've got Balthasar Gold here. Balthasar Gold, the best bronze colour for this. You love Balthasar, right? Balthasar wouldn't want you bullying me. Thank you for the head pat. There you go. Share. I would never call you old because that would mean I'm old too. You are old. I'm young. I'm the only young one here. Glass house cupcake. I don't live in a glass house. I just have a lot of glass in the house and around the house. And it's got a glass roof so the animals can see inside. You guys are out for blood today. What's wrong with you? Who did this to you? Old people fighting. Okay, that is it. Grandma throwing down. What? Yes, explode distinction cultist. I definitely don't have a horror split rule. Perfect middle-aged woman has good matured wine. I'm not middle-aged! Why so mean? Cuptle, save me! No, oh, Cuptle's not saving me. Look. I didn't hurt anybody. Bob with the most savage comment of the evening. That needs to be pinned. No, it's not being pinned. I can't have wine either. Not that I would.
I'm
just not
going
like
to eat a
alcohol.
whole watermelon then spit the seeds like a machine gun for fun.
You do that, Cupcake. You do. Ow! That's a bite. That was a bite on my head. Look. I know I'm tough, but I'd prefer not to have my head smashed in by a bicycle. I've got a sensitive heady boo. Maybe I should have done for blue first. Yeah, I probably should do for blue first now that I'm looking at it, because these chainsaws would be difficult to do if I do for metal first. Oh, maybe for blue would be better first. No, I'll do for blue first. I'll do for blue. I'm sorry, here you go, head pat. Thank you. But you still saddened me. You cannot ping comments. Don't apologise for me. I'm not a meanie. I'm a big old kindie. A big kindie. He's like, here, have a big old kind hug. Yeah, that's what I'm like. That's what I'm like. And I stream for you. And I try to make the world a better place for you. And I try to sell your soul on the street for you. And do I get any appreciation for it? No. No. Storm Fiend Blue. Look, Storm Fiend Blue. Storm Fiend. Where's Ultramarine Blue? That's what I want. This one. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, you're a kiddie. Kind of a meanie. Oh, no, I'm not. You're kind of mean. I'm not kind of mean. I'm kind of nice. I'm super nice. I'm super nice. Are you painting one of her shoulders blue? No, I'm painting like this dude, where he's all purple. He's got purple shoulders. Yeah. I'm painting the guns blue. Like guns and their chainsaws. So, what are you doing for blue, Ben? I told you I'm doing the guns blue. I'm doing the chainsaws blue. I'm doing your mom blue. And maybe the knee pads here blue. Maybe. I think that might be better as white though, so who knows. Blue gums. Cuptle is this lot accurate. Normally there'll be red guns in Black Templar, but I prefer blue. It's not! Look, according to the tournament rules for Warhammer... Oh my goodness, look how that paintbot does not want to move from the bottom. Look, it doesn't want to move. I'll give it a shake like that. I'll be like, I accidentally whacked one of the models. Using a rod? No. Ew, I'll get paint all over a rod. Oh, look, it's slowly coming off, though. You just keep doing this. Just keep swirling. Just keep swirling. Just keep swirling. What do? You swirl, swirl, swirl. No, I don't want to clean over. No! But then I'd be using up half the paint on it. I'd be like, no, where did all my paint go? Right on the rod, not for models. Think, Talan. Think. Look what they have to do to mimic a fraction of my power. They have to use rods. I don't. All I have to do is swirl. And look, it's already coming away. Get one of those PVA glue sticks to use for mixing. I need a much bigger tub then. Eat the paint off a rod. No! My stomach can't handle most foods, let alone inorganic stuff. Yummy lick stick. No, it's not yummy. You can't lose even a single drop of paint. Yeah, because these lids steal most of your paint anyway. Look, see, it's almost clear. You don't know that. Maybe I can handle paint. I'll handle your blood in a minute. Yeah. Oh, it's almost all gone. Lollipop. Lollipop, lollipop, lolly, lolly, lollipop, lollipop. Ba-do-do-do. Sorry. Oh, it's all gone. Almost this little part there. Smack, smack, smack. Being a bad paint, get spanked. Did you all in Britain have those candies? Sweets, where you had a lollipop, but you got to dip in the sour liquid, and then you had to lick it off, like that. No. I had one where you had to like dip it in a powder, but I don't think that was sour. That being said, I like sour food as a kid, so I didn't really think of it as sour. I thought, oh, that's a nice flavour. Okay, that's nice mixed together. Oh gosh, I've got hair everywhere. Britain prefers powder over liquid. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe they did have them. I wasn't allowed lots of different types of sweets growing up. So I don't know. And sweets are expensive. And still are, so I never really bought many. No, back in my day, a sweet was 79 quid. And you had to walk uphill both ways to get yourself some. And our parents, they didn't just let you have sweets, you know. All parents, every single parent was a good parent back in my day. It wasn't just that I had some very strict parents. No, every parent was like that. I do like those types of things. It's like, back in my day, how they wouldn't let you do this. It's like, yeah, about that. I've seen enough old TV to know that back in your day, parents are terrible as well. Oh, because of medical reasons or because your parents wanted to have a laugh? No, sweets were expensive. Wasn't allowed many. And when we did, we just had basic sweets like cola bottles. But I mean, obviously it's cola bottles, so that's the superior sweet anyway. You know. Do you think I should be metal, or do you think I should keep it as white at the back? Maybe white. Back in her days, the only sweets were wine barrel sugar crystals. What? Hello, Elder God. Who's that? I just realised I've not played XCOM either for a little bit. Maybe that's what we should do next. XCOM again. Oh, the little cola bottles were first made in 1898 and made popular in 1915. Look, I'm set in the 1920s. What do you expect? Look, if a cola prohibition, cola-flavoured sweets were never banned. My lady, how you doing? I'm doing well. How are you doing? How are you doing? The Conjuror is at most 120 years old. You know, a 120 years old isn't that old. Some people would think of that as young. Big. Oh, darn it, I accidentally got blue paint there. Ugh. I'm terrible at this. Do you think I should do for knees blue? Mono for knees? I don't know. If DoorDash had a button that delivered for drive and electric shock for no benefit, I think probably 60% of users would press it. What? Cupcon's so hipster she liked them before they cool. Hey, I always like everything before it's cool. It's just how it works. It only becomes cool after I like it. Because everyone's just watching me waiting to see if I like it or not. Also, I've never had used DoorDash. I don't think they even come up to my way. Maybe they do. Ugh, hi in my mouth. In an elf's years, you just became a young adult. I'm doing alright. I'm about to kill Switch on 40k. You're about to have a... What do you mean you have to kill Switch on 40k? What? Going to save all my money. Oh, you're going to save your money. Oh, okay. What do you mean, what? If DoorDash had a button that delivered for drive and electric shock with no benefit, I think probably 60% of users would press it. Why? Why did you just mention that? That's horrific. I'd like to think that as a society we've moved on from such barbaric practices, but to be honest, this year has made me question how far society has actually progressed, and if not, we actually might be regressing, so you know, maybe you're correct. Maybe you're correct. The world's going...
What the heck, rat? I just sat down. Who starts a conversation with that?
Yeah, rat. Yeah. Chaos Space Marines and regular Space Marines. Oh, I love Chaos Space Marines. And regular Space Marines. Wait, which chapters? Which chapters? Or at least which chapter inspirations? Elder God is playing Alpha Legions, but you only have to buy one army. Actually, that depends. If you're using Horus Heresy models, yeah. But you wouldn't be able to like make a Reaver army or a other stuff because they don't really have a lot of overlap, do they, between the two and the unit. Ah, I'm back. Dark Angels and Space Wolf inspired. Dark Angels and Space Wolves. They're good. They're fun. Oh, so are you going to get a Cypher, though? Maybe. What the heck happened? My internet died. My internet died for like a second. Sometimes it does that. Sometimes the internet just cuts out for a couple of seconds for some reason. No one else is using the internet. it's just meow. No! Talan's unfiltered thoughts are not free content. It's a free therapy session for Talan. Because I'm a qualified psychologist doesn't mean you can just send your filtered thoughts this way. What internet? I don't know. Vodafone, I think. A different provider doesn't really matter. It's just my internet, so. See, look, these blue guns look really cool, I think. No way you were qualified. You were awful at this. Who qualified you? Look. Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to. All that matters is they qualified me. Whether it was a threat of violence involved or not, it doesn't matter. Technically, it wasn't a threat. If you deliver up on it, it's not a threat, it's a promise. So, Sigmund Freud. Oh, that is my inspiration. Dr. Josh Cohen. No, 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 no. No, it's Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper the Pig. I think it's funny no one questioned me when I said I'd shock the DoorDash driver. Wait, did you say that? Why? I missed that. Or was it caught by the filters? Oh yeah, you did say I would. Oh. Oh. Severin, you're being sent to a court-mandated session. About how to treat delivery staff and people in the service. Not service, the service industry, that's the word. Service industry. Why wouldn't? It's expensive, so might as well get some value out of it. Your value you're getting is your food being delivered to you. Like the stream if you would shock the delivery driver for no reason. Like the stream if you wouldn't shock a delivery driver. Oh my goodness, Talan is so evil. Talan is evil. Look, the Black Templars would never shock a delivery driver unless they were a mutant, a heretic, or a Xenos. Or maybe a Psyker. Although, yeah, there are some Black Templar who would definitely shock them, but there's definitely Black Templar who wouldn't. My Little Crusade is definitely a group that mostly wouldn't. Some would. Some would. Some are more traditionalist and vicious. Aldrich himself, though, wants to promote to more...
The Templars wouldn't shock the driver. That's a lie and you know it.
Not my Templars. My Templars are led by Aldrich, and Aldrich wants a more tolerant and, you know, thoughtful, but crusade. But is willing to think beyond the boundaries. Not all of them are like that, mind you. Some of them very much fall into the indoctrination of a Templar, of a, you know, for more traditionalist ideals. And by tolerant, I mean tolerant by a Black Templar standard. I don't mean tolerant by a Salamander standard. And definitely not a Tau standard. I forgot. Is Aldrich canon on? He's non-canon. He's just my little custom crusade. But he is based on canon stuff. Like, some of the Black Templars are legit just good people. In fact, most of the named characters you follow in the Black Templars are legit just nice people, relatively nice people, but respect humans and non-Space Marines. Like Grimaldus. And try to save civilians and stuff. That doesn't mean that they don't run into issues with like the Salamanders. Because the Black Templars were like, there's an issue, there's a thing in Armageddon, right? The book, on one of the books, the Grimaldus thing. They were on Armageddon, right? And the orcs were attacking and they started to fall back in a certain zone to support an attack in a different zone. And Grimaldus was like, oh my goodness, we have to push forward here and beat the orcs while we still can. Except for Salamanders who were with him were like, no, we're going to fall back and defend the civilians. And Grimaldus was like, what the hell are you doing? It's like, one, they're not really attacking that much into the civilians. You're doing it just in case. And two, if we don't defeat them now, all of these civilians are going to die anyway. We need to save the civilians by pressing their advantage. I was like, oh, hi, Nathan. How you doing? Did he call? It's not Mother's Day. Also, I live with my parents. It's not Mother's Day here. If you start now, in 2 weeks, you can make him canon for real if you dedicate yourself to lying. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I've actually spoken to my mother today. Not had much chance to. She just came back home, literally just now. And now she's left the house again. Nobody has wished me a happy Mother's Day yet. Talon, it's not Mother's Day here. That means it's not Mother's Day anywhere. Yeah, in Britain it was a few weeks ago when Mother's Day was. Happy Mother's Day, Talon! But yeah, so Grimaldus was like, we have to push the advantage to save the civilians. And the Salamanders are like, no, we have to defend the civilians personally. And that caused like a big falling out between the two groups because Grimaldus needed the Salamanders to help push the attacks. And the Salamanders weren't willing to go forward effectively. And they wanted the Black Templars to hold back to help defend the civilians. And the thing is neither of them were really wrong in that situation. Because Grimaldo's was quite right. If they don't press the attack now, they risk losing everything. But if the orcs aren't doing what they actually think they're doing, and they're actually lulling you into forcing security in an attempt to do another attack in that location, if they instead pushed their advantage, the orcs would end up with a different attack that would kill all the civilians. So neither of them were necessarily wrong in fact to think. It's just the salamanders are generally more defensive, the Black Templars are generally more aggressive. It's all about tactics in the end. I've only got the Primaris Black Templar, who were very much at odds with other more traditionalists and, you know, stuck in their way. Space Black Templar. Alderic is meant to represent that newer blood flow. He's a Primaris Marine, and he is part of that newer blood. He's part of that more, you know, friendly side of a Black Templars. There's no Mother's Day in Britain. You got the Old Lady Day, the Marmaduke Day. No, there is a Mother's Day in Britain. It's just not today. It was a few weeks ago. Yeah. Yeah. I've mentioned it before, but you've got like the Black Templar who, when it comes to psychos, like especially Astropath, certain Black Templar like absolutely hate them, and they only allow their existence because well, they need them. While other Black Templars see them and be like, you know, the Emperor was a psycho, and as an Astropath you can see the Emperor's light. That's amazing. I love you. So yeah, my chapters definitely falls. My crusade definitely falls more into that category of highly respecting astropaths and psychers and stuff. Do you know the sanctioned ones? Because they get to see the Emperor's light and, you know, all of that cool stuff. Well, maybe not normal psychers. They're a bit more questioning of normal psychers. But when it comes to astropaths, love them. Hi, Nick the Salamander. As I said, his crusade is not all unified in these more, you know, I guess, progressive stances. And as a result, you have some members of his crusade that are very much against Alderic. And this partly includes his best friend, who I feel like, in my lore for him, is the two of them like fought side by side for years. But as Alderic started moving away from more of the traditional ideas of what a Black Templar is, his friend, who was the second in command, or at least of the first company, moved more and more towards, well, maybe not all the way to them, still respected Alderic and his viewpoints, at least a little bit. But he definitely was more into tradition, and since Alderic has been a marshal leading his own crusade, the two of them have started.
How many apothecaries do you have?
How many apothecaries do you have? I got my apothecary biologist, yeah, for Aldrich's squad. I've got 2 more apothecaries. 1 for the Firstborn Marines, 1 for the first detachment, and then 3 for the... I'm going to have 3 more for the Hellblasters. And then I think I'm going to have 2 apothecaries for the heavy detachment by apothecary biologists. So that will be 9 in total. That'd be 9 apothecaries. At least in the army. This is in part because Aldrich, in my little lore for him, is obsessed with trying to grow the chapters numbers and his crusades numbers. So he's obsessed with trying to get as much gene seed as possible. And recovering all of the gene seed. And one of the things that he does is he gets people that, you know, fail the test to become a space marine, but like fail the mental test and stuff, but pass the physical ones, or like they do you know, commit crimes or something during the training. And what he does, he effectively, you know, he effectively turns them into breeding pods for gene seed. Because this is what Space Marines sometimes do anyway. And it's definitely what the tech priests do. What they'll do is they'll grow Space Marines in like test tubes. And then they'll use those Space Marines to harvest them for gene seed. Until they can't get any more gene seed from them, then they start it again. Yeah, Aldrich very much does that. So that his little crusade has as much gene seed as it possibly needs. Apothecaries are great. Helps keep the Hellblasters from cooking themselves. Yeah, well, no, it doesn't stop them cooking themselves. It just fixes them up after they cook themselves. Biologist is also quite good, actually. Because it gives you the lethal hits and stuff, and they're quite tough. So if you're running like a heavy Graphis army, having your troops that are meant to hold in your back line have an apothecary biologist in them isn't too bad, because it'll give them all lethal hits. And for a squad that gets so many shots, that have AP -1 on them, it's AP -1 and damage 2. It's actually really good getting lethal hits, because you can just like target somebody's Lehman Russ or whatever and just be like, yeah, I'm putting like 20 shots into that thing. It's like, okay, you're taking 6 saves from all of these attacks. Because we've also got heavy bolters in the unit. And every fail is 2 wounds to your Lehman Russ. They can also be pretty good in the Power Fisty Graphis Marine squad, because, again, lethal hits. But not as good there, though, because, you know, they're strength 8 already. Hi, Lord Duke. Cat in a box. I need to just give the brush a little wash. Oh, he's coming together. Coming together now, look. Just by adding a little bit of blue to them and the fabrics from last time, it started to make them, you know, come together. There's still a lot of work left to do. Oh, that cloak looks terrible. Don't worry, I'm going to get other colours onto it as well. I need a tiny bit of water here. Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine in the end. She has a lot of metal to paint. One of those cables I might have to paint red. Or I might be better off painting red. So much blue cape. So much blue cape. Yes. I remember there's even more blue. It's because he's technically got 2 capes on. I wanted to break up the Tigerius silhouette on him though, so that's why I added the extra cape. There we go, that looks nicer. Yeah, by having the cape blue, that should help break up the Tigerius silhouette though. I think he looks so cool, this chaplain though. I love him. Oh, wait a minute, those parts are meant to be blue too. Oops, gosh, that's way too much blue on the brush. I am a genius. Drinking genius juice. Cola! Yay! You know, what's some cool Warhammer lore? Guys, I need cool Warhammer lore. Tell me. Tell me! Seems one of the most popular Warhammer characters right now is Trisem the Infinite, who is seemingly portrayed as a good guy a lot of the time now, fighting over community. Like, he steals stuff, but he gives you stuff in exchange, and he helps save the world from chaos. And he does view himself as a hero, doesn't he? Typhus Kane, Judah World. Oh, I saw that about the World Eater. Yeah. And he dueled it long enough where his Valhallan dude with a melter, like, got to melter it in the face. Or maybe not directly in the face, but you know. He stayed ahead of its attacks and parried them long enough for allies to come in to save him. Which some people say is silly, that shouldn't happen. And at the same time, I'm like, I mean, Space Marines have been killed by worse. Especially if you read the Horus Heresy. And if you go by the board game Space Marines. At the moment, I think they're trying to get to a point where Space Marines in the board game and Space Marines in the lore feel kind of one-to-one. You'd rather hit him with a melter than a sword, yeah. He's portrayed as a baller, yeah. Because, like, a power sword, whether it's wielded by a human or a Astarte, it's still gonna go through power armor pretty well. And a power fist is still gonna crush Astarte armor pretty well. And this includes cutting through the person inside the armor. Well, like, how many last gun shots would it actually take in the board game to fell a single Space Marine now, on average? 3+ armor save, but you got 2 wounds. That means you need 6 successful wounds against them to fell a Space Marine. Just wounding him. Enough I can't fight on any longer. And this is just a generic, freshly converted Primaris. And so to get 6 wounds of a last gun, you need to wound them 5. So that means 18 successful hits are needed, which you're hitting on 4. So that means 36 successful shots are needed to bring down a Space Marine. Which 36 shots, which each shot from your last gun represents probably more than 1 shot. IRL. It represents more of a burst of fire. So we can multiply it by 3. That's 118 rounds of just going at a Space Marine. So either 118 guardsmen have to be all firing at once. No, 108, sorry. 108 guardsmen have to all just be firing at once. Well, maybe at close range, 54 of them, to bring down a Space Marine, which is pretty accurate to the lore. Or a Space Marine has to be repeatedly being shot at by guardsmen and not doing anything to stop it. Now with orders and stuff and overcharging your last guns, they have some more general ability and effect of overwhelming you. In lore, we repeatedly see things like flesh borers and Eldar guns taking chunks out of Ceramite armor and even bringing Marines down the hail of gunfire. In the Horus Heresy novels, we know that Space Marines are repeatedly felled by just normal last guns. Do you know, forming firing lines, just going do 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 do. It does actually feel rather accurate. I guess the biggest inaccuracy is the fact that... Okay, yes, sorry for someone at the door. And oh, parents are fair. Parents are fair. I guess the biggest issue is the fact that in close combat, normal guards with nothing but knives can technically bring down a Space Marine with a lucky enough roll. Like 10 attacks from a guardsman would get 5 hits against the Space Marines, which would get just less than 2 wounds, which would probably both be saved, but there's a chance that one might fail and the Space Marine gets wounded. And there's a very small chance that both of them are failed and the Space Marine gets taken out. Which is like, 10 guardsmen just punched a Space Marine to death. Or at least brought him down to where he can't fight anymore. Which feels a bit less close to the law. That being said, in the law, you have had situations. I think in Gaunt's Ghost, like they've put a knife through the weak points of the Space Marine's armor, like doing it off the back of the knee and stuff, and then into the throat. Yeah. But it's easy to hit for weak points in close quarters combat, but you'd think that, but Space Marines are incredibly quick, especially once they get that close. That's why Termi Plate wasn't ubiquitous. Oh. I guess the thing is, though, guardsmen aren't necessarily just stabbing at a Space Marine in close quarter combat. Like, in the law, you don't see a guardsman just suddenly being like, okay, now in combat, I'm using my knife. No, they're shooting you close range in the face with a last gun. And their last gun stat line is pretty much the exact same as a close quarter stat line, except they get less attacks. So it's like... if they're just shooting a Space Marine at point blank range, then yeah, it makes sense that they're actually bringing him down. And then when you realise that many last guns can just be overcharged to a point where they're actually more threatening to heavy armored troops, you're just using your ammo quicker, or your energy quicker. It makes sense. And Space Marine vehicles, especially Land Raiders now, are much, much tougher. And harder to bring down. Rhinos are also way tougher than they used to be. Predators don't feel as tough as they used to be honest. But they're still very tough. There are plans to give all Marines termite armor. Unfortunately, movement and reactivity costs meant they were more likely to be outflanked and taken out in mob tactics. In fact, wasn't there also a massive issue that Terminator armor was too expensive to produce in mass? And you had 3 different types of armor, didn't you? You had the... I can't remember what it's called. I think your 3 versions were... I can't remember any of them. Oh, Tartarus was the ultra heavy one. Then you had... I think it begins with S, my favourite one. No, C, Cataphracti. Cataphracti armour, which was much lighter and gave you much more mobility, but... yeah, much greater risk of being... you know, it had more exposed weak points and stuff, so was more likely to see you get caught down. And then the third one, I think, is Indomitus, which is the modern style of Terminator armor, which is like a mix of the two. Heavier than Cataphracti, but lighter than Tartarus, I believe. Actually, you know what? You know what? There's also a super heavy version called Saturmine. Oh. Okay, Horus Heresy. Oh look, Tartarus. Okay, we'll scroll down to where it's got the Cataphracti armor. There we go. Was this a heavier or a lighter one? Terminator suits are ultimate in personal armor technology gifted to the finest veterans of the forces of the Legion Astartes. Squads clad in Terminator armor, yeah. Cataphracti suits are amongst the earliest designs of Terminator armor, and still the most heavily protected of the... Oh, the Cataphracti were the most heavy version, sorry. With slab-like Karamite pauldrons that house additional shield generators at a cost of mobility. Yeah, hi Francis, how you doing? Hi. That's an I must wear even back in the day. When you had Tartarus armor. Terminator suits, yeah. Tartarus armor is perhaps... How are you doing, by the way, Francis? How's your drawing going? The most advanced form of Terminator armor ever designed, offering greater durability and protection from power armor while sacrificing none of its mobility. But it looks ugly though. Thank you for the head pats. Come on, Cuptle. Share some head pat. Yeah. Today is Mother's Day. Yeah, it's Mother's Day for everybody except Britain, apparently. No, I've only got this thing. Nothing about the armor. Or by Dan Abnett. Some people really don't like Dan Abnett's work. I hope you had a good Mother's Day, though. Yeah. What else do we have in for Horus Heresy today? Indomitus. I think it's called Indomitus armor, isn't it? Oops. Exercise time. No! Space Marines. Where's the Terminators? Does this actually tell us about the Terminators in here? Bravest and most heroic Space Marines are trained to take the field in mighty Terminator armor. How does it say anything about them?
I want Space Marine. No. Silly website.
Wait, where are they? Where are they? Where are they? There they are. Terminator armor. No, it doesn't tell us any lore about them. Sad. Sad. Let's read a book. It's head day. Let's read a book. No, we can't read a book. We have to read a website. No, we're painting today. We're painting today. Also, love heart to everybody. Remember to like the stream. But yeah, we're painting blues today. I know that I said metallics, you know, on the video, but then I realised while painting, I should probably do for blues. I'm blue, dabba dee dabba die, do 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 do. Oh, my tummy hurts. Sometimes with contrast paints, you end up with a bit of the base colour still shining through. But yeah, let's get all the blues. Oh, it's like printing. I love that little effect. Blue paint, tasty gasoline. No! It's not gasoline and blood. Yeah. Maybe it's my own blood. No, don't drink your own blood. Don't drink any blood. Don't eat paint or gasoline. Got 5,000. Don't gamble, Cherry. Oh, you lost the gamba. You lost the gamba, Severin.
Looked up the heresy rules for them. Current termi plate doesn't exist. Cat has 2+ save and 4++ at 6M. Tar has 2+ armor and 5++ at 7M.
What? Cat has 2+ armor save and 4+ invulnerable save at 6 movement. Tar has 2+ and 5+. Current Terminators used to have only 1 wound, 2+ armor save, and a 5+ invulnerable save with 6-inch movement. Hi Elma, how you doing? I am Philippines. Call me Black Hole Knight. What? What are you doing? We're painting little models. Yeah, we're doing for blue guns and chainswords at the moment. Eventually, each of them are going to have this sort of colour scheme, but this guy is not even finished either. He's just got basic base colours on. This is someone who has been finished, but we're going to do the shoulders purple instead of blue. Yeah. I'm trying some new techniques I've not tried before as well. I'm not a very neat painter, so I just generally have a lot of going back and forth as I correct mistakes. We're painting black Templar Space Marines, by the way. If you were a Transformer, could you drink gasoline? I prefer not. Maybe have some biofuel if you're a Transformer. You know. She's about to use domain expansion, Cupcake Bakery. Domain expansion. If I had a cupcake just to like place like that. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I might be advertising RT game, but give me a moment. Summon cupcake. Yeah, cupcake. It's actually a cupcake sheet. This is from RT game. YouTube's. Yeah. It's from when he was doing Pokemons and he caught a, what's it called? One of those Wooloo sheeps that was shiny and he called it Cupcake. Or something like that. He does not like to stand properly. Released the new Doctor Who season, right? Oh yeah, they released it. I've not watched any of the new Doctor Who's. I've not actually sat down and watched much Doctor Who since what's his name came in. Capaldi. Then you had Whittaker. And the new guy, I don't think I'd know his name for the new guy. Someone probably told me at some point and I've forgotten it. I keep meaning to give it a chance, but I keep hearing mixed things about it from different people who like Doctor Who. And none of them are generally like, yeah, it's amazing. It's just more like, it's okay. It's decent enough. I used to watch every day. Oh, I used to watch every new episode. Until about partway through Tennant's Run, in which case I started to get a bit disillusioned with Doctor Who. And then Matt Smith's run. I liked Matt Smith as Doctor Who a lot. I just, more and more episodes I wasn't enjoying. Despite how I thought Matt Smith was a good doctor. Then Capaldi, I just didn't like it anymore. I tried giving it a chance. I tried giving a little bit of a chance to Whittaker, but the only episode I've managed to really find fully, like when it's appeared on TV, is the Spider episode, which is sucks. But even people who like it say that the Spider, like the new Doctor Who, Jodie Whittaker's Doctor Who, say the Spider episode is not a strong episode. Hi, Nano! Doctor Who isn't very popular here. Aww. To be fair, it's not very popular here either, right now. I commissioned someone to paint my 6-foot Imperator tap. Oh! Yeah, commissioned someone to paint it. Oh my goodness. You're not painting it yourself. Oh, that's weird. Marines in Horus Heresy have an extra inch of movement over 40k, so Tartarus plates is just better Marine armor. Yeah, in 40k, Space Marines move 6 inches. And Terminator armor moves 5 inches. Same with Graphis armor. But Terminator armor also gives you +1 toughness and +1 wound, for a total of 3 wounds. In Horus Heresy, how far does the normal units move? Like non-Space Marine unit? Like Solar Auxilia and Auxiliaries and stuff. And I think we've also got the Mechanicus and the Sisters. It's a giant model, they have too much to do. Yeah, I understand that. If I could afford people to commission, people, I'd have people helping me paint up my armies. And if there was anyone I trusted, to be honest. I knew IRL. Because I have way too many models to paint right now. And I'm a very slow painter. What colours are you painting? Are you getting it painted though? Oh, goodness. Oh no, his arm fell off. I know it's no way canon, but I'm having it designed on the white scars. You know, I can see that being canon. Many, what's it called, Imperial Knights had close relations with the legions. I don't think there's anything to say that you wouldn't get such colour schemes appearing. And some Imperial Knights have similar colour schemes anyway. Like, ask Anthony. I'm painting my going to paint my Warhound in Black Templar colours. And Anthony was talking about different knight houses that have the same colour scheme as Black Templars. Speedy Titans is a terrifying concept. Tyranid Titans are speedy, I think. I feel like the right scars are all about speed, and Imperator Titan is the opposite to speed. I think Imperator Titans have like 18-inch movement, don't they? Just because of how big they are. I'm not entirely sure that's... I've not seen the Imperator Titan stat line, mind you. Do they even have an official stat line anymore in 40k? Probably have one in for board game. What about in the other game. The Titan game. Titanicus. Oh no, I'm pirating Titanicus either. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna have to not paint him while that dries. The glue. Sad. I got paint on one of his little purity seals. I was just trying to brush the paint off with my finger when I ended up breaking the entire arm off instead. I was never planning to play the model, it's just cool to look at. Yeah! But even the white scars would need some, you know, extra oomph from time to time. Some extra punching in the face. Big old gun, mobile guns. I'm gonna look up White Scar Titans. White Scar Space Marine Titans. Okay, nothing about here. Adeptus Titanicus wiki. Oh, Legio Astronom is... Yeah, they have allied Titan legions to them. They have a Warp Runners. Oh. The Firebrands. Similar colour for War Griffins. How do they look? Ah, they're born. Fire Wasps. Imperial Hunters. Oh yeah, they fight along Titans quite often in the Heresy. So I can see them, you know, having it. Now I should show up at one of the events where they play Titanicus, but with 40k scale models and just go, so deal with it. That'll be cool. That'll be cool. How do you transport it though? How? You know, do you know what the best way to do? Guys, best way to do an Imperator Titan model? Bring out your giant 6-foot Imperator Titan, right? And then when it comes to its movement phase, it moves by itself because it's actually just someone in a costume. You like you get these people in Space Marine costumes. Get yourself an Imperator Titan costume. Yick. Legio Solaria, Imperial Hunters, is probably the closest to a speedy Legio, since they love their Warhounds. Oh. Oh, guys! Idea! I forgot. Oh, wait. Do you know what you said? They have games of Titanicus, but with 40k scale models. Game of Kill Team with cosplayers. Imperator cosplay is something I never knew I needed, but now I need it. Yeah, imagine Kill Team cosplayers. Like, You get these people going to conventions in Space Marine armor, but you know, you make them play a game of Kill Team together. Oh, that would be so fun. Oh, instead of rolling to hit, you give them all paintball guns and they have to like hit one another. Okay, no, that would be unfair to the Marines. The Marines would be much bigger targets and they would be also having a much harder time trying to use the guns. So airsoft in Marine cosplay, I feel like that has to have been done. No, it won't be airsoft. You'll have two people, right, playing a game of Kill Team, and they'll be rolling dice and telling people where to move to and measuring distances with a meter stick. Or like a full tape, like a long tape measure. Oh, and when if they do the attacks, it's like, hey, can you see this dude here? It's like, yeah, I can. It's like, great, shoot him. You get 2 shots. I'm rolling the dice. One of them hit. It's like, yeah. It's like, okay, 1 wounded. Oh, maybe each player can roll for own dice. So you got somebody doing all the tactics. Oh, we're so silly. If they did that, they'd have to do it for like Warhammer TV or for YouTube or something, and like properly record it with doing like with drones and a top-down camera and stuff. Tybros, is that for Quiet Man? Tybros, is Tybros the shark dude? You know, the giant space marine with the chainsaw, lightning claw things going shoom, 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 shoom. Oh, Red Wake. Yeah. We need to make his model again. In Primaris. Love for Red Wake. We see Tybros, the table. Tybros, the table. Oh, there's a handle here that needs painting. There we go. Idiotic Synergy Dope has made Tybros into a repented Night Lord. I'm all for it. I stopped watching his videos a while ago because he was always negative about new releases. I'm like, I don't want the negativity. I want to be like all positive about it.
Cat.
I got 2. Cat. I'm not a cat. Oh, so hello. Masma Technique. Miku. Oh, what's his name? Miku. Hi, Mississippi Gonzo, aka Rippercon. I'm not a cat. These aren't cat ears. It's just fondant with some fluff in it. I need my air conditioner when it's boiling in here again. Miku.
PSPSPSPSPSP.
PSP. No, Miku is calm for betrayer. But yeah, there's already a thing about the Red Rake's chapter being, the Kakaradons being Night Lords. Or at least rumours of that being the case. Because they have a lot of similarity with the Loyalist Night Lords. Hello, $25,000, $2,500. You got back from the store. Nice. Okay, that's 5 of them. This is 6. What did you buy? I got you a new cupcake collection. It for you. Oh, thank you. I got a cupcake right here. I look for at least a few loyalists from all the traitor legions. Yay! I like the fact that as well, do you know, like the since then they created, you know, loyalist chapters that they don't know who the successor is. Or it's like believed to be from this chapter, but the reality is it's like an open secret that they're actually a traitor legion. But loyalist versions are like the successors of a traitor legion. They're meant to be Raven Guard successors, so they wouldn't be too dissimilar. Pale skin, spooky stealthiness of this. Only major difference would be black eyes or Raven Guard. Ooh. Night Parade! Hello, Night Parade! The first Caracodon novel had them battling for Night Lords. As implied, they were a hybrid chapter of Night Lords and Raven Guard. Ooh. Also, Elmer, I'm confused by your sentence. Miku Manhammer. Tybros Press Farm. Press. Oh gosh, he did a little... Did you see that? I was like, but Anthony span. Oh, he spun again. Oh. No, he's not spinning. Never mind. No, he doesn't want to spin. Well, yeah. Oh, wait a minute. It's a handle meant to be... I think the handle's meant to be metal. I've not been painting for others of metal handles. I can always fix that. Yeah. Blue chainsword. Don't you want a blue chainsword in your life? Don't you want a blue chainsword for a knife? Tybros is that orc rogue in D&D who puts all his skill points in intimidation instead of stealth and intimidates people into not seeing him. Oh yeah, I remember that. Wasn't that like called Gronk or something like that? Oh, guys, want to hear my idea for a warlock character I had? So you start your campaign at like level 5 or whatever. You put 3 points immediately into Warlock Pact of Chain and get a Sprite Familiar. You also go after 2 points into the Fighter thingy-majig. Fighter stat line. And then make the rest of your stats is as low intelligence as possible, as low wisdom as possible, as low charisma as possible. Rest of your stats you put into things like endurance, strength, and agility. And then you make yourself a so-called wizard who is really good at hitting stuff with your axe. And your sprite familiar sits on your shoulder and acts as your advisor. So you have a little sprite familiar, and the sprite's always like, hey, 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 hey. 2 + 2 equals, we went over this, and you're like, 2 + 2 is 22. I was like, no, 5, no, 10. And it's like, no, it's 4. 2 + 2 equals 4. I'm like, oh. Hey, listen. Hey, listen. Yeah, well, no, you're not a Zelda. But you have your sprite effectively. Maybe not even sat on your shoulder. Maybe a sprite like hides in your backpack. And is just constantly telepathically communicating with you. And it's just like advising you how to do stuff. And like what to say in situations. So everyone thinks that your character's like charisma 10. I actually think a sprite has like charisma 12. So everyone thinks your character is just a bit slow. But it's like intelligence 13, wisdom 14, charisma 10 or 12, whatever. But in reality, your character has none of those stats, and it's just the fairy in your backpack, constantly telling you. And your patron is a fae. You went into the woods as a child, right? But you were such a stupid child that the fae kind of took pity on you and were like, you know, I kind of feel bad about treating this kid too badly because he's such an idiot. And they kind of took you in as a pet. And then like made a bond with you and sent you into a world with a sprite to watch over you when you came of age. So your patron is literally your adoptive fae mother. Or father or whatever. Now your patron is an adoptive fae family. Like you're just adopted by a fae village. Oh, and the sprite that sat on your shoulders just there so the village can continue watching over you as you go into the world. Because you're a little special child. I don't know, I just thought it'd be an incredibly funny way to play the game. It would be so silly. It'd be funny, it'd be like, someone asks your character, it's like, there's 6 doors wide, and your character goes, I only count 3. And it's like, no, I count L. There's L doors. It's like, what L? And then the fairy's like, no, it's 6. There's 6 doors. It's like, oh, 6 doors. There's 6 doors. Yeah. Reminds me of Guts and Puck from Berserk. Oh, yeah. There's a few characters like that in fiction. Sometimes low intelligence builds are hilarious, but what about the high strength wizard build? Yeah, that's actually what I was thinking it could come from. But trying to get a... At first I was thinking like you could have like an octopus familiar you keep in a jar. But the octopus I found out only has intelligence level 2. So the idea instead became high strength warlock, who calls himself a wizard. When I play D&D, I usually go for the... What's it called build? I usually go for an all-arounder character. You know, someone who can do some tanking if that's what a party needs. They can do healing if that's what a party needs. They can do DPS if that's what a party needs. They can do support magic if that's what a party needs. So I generally like characters like paladins, druids, rangers, clerics, or doing like multi-classing between them. So often with my characters, I'll have at least a few levels into cleric and then whatever I wanted as my main class. Rangers are a very good class though if you want to mix everything together. Because rangers can be pretty tough if you want them to be. And they get access to healing magic quite early on too. And various supporting magics. They've also got a lot of supporting skills and out of battle healing capabilities. So... often my characters end up having quite a lot of wisdom as a result. It's actually quite useful going human in lots of cases because of that extra feat you can get if you go human. Which allows you to really switch up how you do your character. You haven't played a ranger in 5e yet. The biggest weakness of a ranger is at late levels, you will start to suddenly feel incredibly underprepared or underpowered compared to other classes. At early levels, you can have a really great time. At mid levels, you can still have a fun time. It also depends on who your dungeon master is. Because sometimes dungeon masters can be like, yeah, I'm not allowing the rangers to have any other preferred terrain or anything like that. So that means you end up just playing about half of your skill line. Which is a bit unfair, but at the same time, otherwise you're always playing in the exact same terrain that favours the ranger. Well, because they're the only ones... Actually, I think maybe druids also might have something about it. But rangers are the only ones where they can be absolutely screwed over if a dungeon master just goes, yeah, I'm not going in any of your favoured areas. Or fighting your favoured opponents. The only 2 characters I have made is a Dragonborn sorcerer who would multi-class into Warlock with a Bloodline Dragon as a familiar patron, and their actual Hearts of Gold Ranger Rogue Elf. Oh. I'm not very good at D&D though. I enjoy making characters, but when it comes to playing, my anxiety gets the best of me. Especially after a session, I end up just feeling incredibly depressed. I feel when I go roleplay, I go a bit too far, and when I don't try doing too much roleplay, I'm just playing it too much like a game rather than the roleplay side of stuff. Elf orphan girl. Oh, elf orphan, no! That's sad. Did the orphanage burn down in mysterious circumstances? Honestly, I think one of the biggest issues I had with D&D is the fact that I don't know. I think it's a, like, you know, contradicting of characters between the party. Like, if you decided you wanted to play a chaotic neutral character, maybe a chaotic evil or whatever, but the rest of the party wants to be good. Or if you want to be good, but the rest of the party ends up being evil or neutral. And then it just becomes very difficult to figure out how to play without risking, you know, messing everyone else's fun time up. My character's a goblin with a Wade Wilson backstory. A goblin sorcerer. Oh, Wade Wilson. Do you mean Deadpool? That's a horrible backstory. Why would you want that as a backstory? Basic gist of an elf would be adopted by a Thieves Guild master who deeply cared for her, would impart knowledge to her, hence a rogue ranger classing, so she'd be a great scout. Oh. I can't remember what my characters were, a lot of them. I think most of the ones I ended up playing ended up being humans. And good. Either chaotic good or neutral good. I end up having a paladin, right, who I wanted to be good, but to then have like a storyline where she becomes a fallen paladin, an oathbreaker. It never quite came to fruition. Yeah, D&D is scary for actually playing it IRL. Well, not just IRL, like online and stuff. Like, I enjoy making characters and thinking about how they'll do stuff. When playing the game with others is scary. Hello, iOS. How are you doing? Big old love hearts. Oh goodness, I got something in my eye. I got something in my eye. No. You're good. You're good. Are you sure? Are you chaotic good or chaotic or like neutral good or lawful good? Which one, IRS? Which one? I love doing this. Oh. Not enough memory to open this page. Reload it. What? Chat, where'd he go? Close that. Pop out chat. I'm chaotic good. I've gone insane in the brain. You're insane in the membrane! Oh, wait, that's got to be in live chat. There we go. Sorry, my entire YouTube stuff just shut down. It was saying like there's not enough memory to keep the pages open. That's weird. I like doing this. I like have a little bit of paint and then going. I think it's like it's just being printed on as you go over. It's like. Don't you love doing that? You know, I recently found out that one of my favorite comic book characters is even worse than I thought they were, like most comic book characters, to be honest. Because I really like Deathstroke from doing over Teen Titans animated TV series, and from like his depiction in video games and in various media I've seen him in mostly. I remember the odd comic book thing I read about him, especially when like he's been an anti-villain. I was like, oh yeah, such a cool character. But then I found out that yeah, he's got weird stuff going on outside. Changed my idea of what I liked about the character. You like to dip the entire model in for paint. Let's try it. Dragonborn is a very draconic looking, but not particularly strong compared to the race. But very intelligent and inquisitive. This is actually Gossi's closer to a dragon blood than normal Dragonborn. Oh! My sprinkle's not worked yet. Mix it up. Are you working? Oh no, the commands aren't working. Everything else is working right. It's still streaming, yeah. Oh, there we go. Now it's working. Now it wants to work. There you go. Oh, goodness. I was about to have to kick Inquisitor. Like, what were you doing, Inquisitor Muffin? Too busy hunting heretics to do your job. And there you go. That's my other test of it. There might be one more after that. Hence the natural progression to Warlock with a Dragon Familiar. it is a representation of his bloodline. Also, I think you ended up manifested wings in one of the classes. They would be dragony. Oh. I think sorcerers also do have that. Yeah, I thought of having a character like that once. Because, you know, Dragonborn and Draconic Sorcerer sound good. You stinky. I'm not stinky! Also, I don't know why the commands are being slow today. There we go. I wasn't that slow. Oh. Oh, yawning. I'm giving my hands a little bit of a rest as well. Steam. I'm going to look at Steam and check out this Expedition 33 or whatever it is. Expedition 33, view page. 41 quid. Ooh, that's expensive. I'm gonna have to say no to it for now. You know what, I'll add it to the wish list. How do I do that? Add to wish list. May you have 15. What do you need for 1500 sprinkles for? What do you need them for, IRS? And I'll think about it. For its reasons. Okay. Okay. I'll accept it. There you go. There you go. He's mostly a little bit loot obsessed, mostly because he likes studying them. He keeps a journal with drawings and chicken scratchings of many artifacts his home nation kept. Oh, so he's not loot obsessed because he's a dragon. You fool, you shall now be a car. I'm not a car. I can't become a car. Also, technically the sprinkles haven't come through yet. Wow, Cupcon actually paid taxes. I don't have to pay taxes to the IRS. Valha. I capped, my bad. Yeah, but the sprinkles still haven't come through for you. Did I do it the wrong way? No, I didn't do it the wrong way, did I? No, it went the correct way. Oh, you won 50,000! Oh, so iOS has now received the sprinkles. Sorry, it's just the system's a little bit slow today. No, it's I did do it the correct way round. No! Also, can't believe Severin got the jackpot. 50 grand. That's like the most sprinkles you can win at any one time. Ah! I'm a cat now. How could you do such a thing, IRS, after I gave you sprinkles? I'm broke but happy. Yeah, it's slow everything right now. I need more water. Hopefully that won't mean I'll be stuck here for even longer than normal. A bottle of water. No, don't give iOS free sprinkles. He's not allowed him. He turned me into a cat. Also, my tongue hurts. Oh my, you come kind so. Don't bombard me. No, I'm too cute to bombard. Cuptle, save me. Oh, dodge. Dodge, 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 dodge. I'm too fast. I'm too fast. I'm weaving. I'm dodging. When's this bombardment coming from? Ow, 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 ow. But nada. Also, for loot obsession, yeah, it might be because it's more dragon than normal. Like, ow! That one hurt even more, Talan. Ow! Stop it, you big old meanie pants. I want to kick you in the face now. My karate kicks. Ow! Why? I don't want to fish. I want to be like, no. My head is full of pain. With friends like these, who needs enemies?
The cola has been replaced with what you may ask. It was pain.
I'm already got enough pain and suffering of this blooming tongue danger I've got going on. But no. No. Chat doesn't care. Chat's like, not enough pain for Cupcake. She needs to suffer more. Make her suffer, make her die, make her live in agony. That's what chat's like. So mean to a cute little cupcake like myself. Cute little cupcake dancing around. Cute little cupcake, isn't she great? Cute little cupcake, smack her head in. Cute little cupcake, look at her frown. Don't Black Templars have red guns? Not my Black Templars. My Black Templars have blue guns. Look, Black Templars aren't as uniformed as other Space Marines because they don't want to be. Each Crusade has its own little different colorations going on. And my Black Templar Crusade has blue guns because they look cooler and it helps to differentiate them. Look at this guy. He has blue shoulder pads because he is in Detachment 1. Well, this guy has purples because he's in Detachment 6. Yeah. These ones are special ed. Punch, 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 punch. Punch, Anthony. Punch. Punch. Her Black Templars ran out of red and they're trying to make do. They didn't eat the red. Just, I think the red looks ugly, so I'm going with blue. Also, I want them to look unique. My cat just walked in. Give it a big old hug and a cuddle. Yeah. Gonna put a sword breath in now.
Hey kitty kitty, meow.
Meow. Meow.
Much like the real-life Marines, these Templars are a bunch of crayon eaters. They find the red ones the tastiest.
But no, that's not true. No. Lies. Lifetime. My Templars are not crayon eaters. This is just the colours of their personal crusade. They're not crayon. They would never eat crayons. You're crayon eaters. How's that looking? Looking okay-ish. Gonna have to wait for it to dry before I can do another decent thing about it. Does it just have a white undercoat on it? Purple is good, but have you tried cyan? Ugh. Don't eat crayons, they're not good for you. Yee. There we go. Yeah, it's going to take more than a couple seconds to dry. Maybe you should try lightish red. No, don't eat any of them. I do mean to paint with lightish red. No, I like my blue colours. I like the shade of blue with the rest of the colour scheme. I don't like the red on them. It's good with purity seals and stuff, but I don't think it complements the chapter as much. The main reason Black Templars have red guns, though, I think they really focused on that in the tournament because a lot of the time before then, they had black guns. And one of the big rules about doing like painting stuff for official tournaments is that you have to have 3 distinct colours, right? But it's not just 3 distinct colours, it's the fact that your weapons have to be distinct from the rest of the model, so that it's easy to tell what weapons your models were equipped with. And that's an important part of, you know, painting. So, with Black Templars previously having black guns and black armour, they then ended up changing it to red guns and black armor so that the guns would stand out from the models. I gotta go get groceries from your car, bye. Okay, bye-bye. Wait, from the car or from your cat? Good luck with your groceries. The one modelling thing I wish is that Flamers had pilot lights. Maybe. I mean, you could always paint a tiny little pilot light on them. Or add a little bit of green stuff for it. But... I imagine the way the Flamers work is the fact that they don't actually have a proper pilot light. Instead, what happens is like the thing where the pilot light thing is, instead it releases a little bit of gas that way and a spark at the same time it starts, or just before it starts spitting fuel. So that means you don't have to have it constantly lit, giving away any position that you've got. At least that's my headcanon for it. I think that's true for like some welding torches and stuff, isn't it? Where some like torches have pilot lights, others it only lights at the same time that you start to like pull the trigger to use it. I need to try some electric starter too, but I need flames because flames are cool. Use a little bit of green stuff. I imagine, based on the looks of it, I imagine it's not just an electric starter. I imagine it's an electric gas starter. So it has like a Bunsen burner effect, but it uses the electric starter on the gas. Gas starts burning and then it shoots the liquid out, which gets lit up by the gas. Yeah. Flames are cool. When he said flamer for at first, I was imagining cinch flamers. I was like, pilot light? What? We're not done too bad today, have we? We got a lot of models painted with blue despite me going very slow with this. If you're wondering why I'm very slow and tired today, it's because last night I spent way too much time. Because we decided that we're going to play zombies or vampires next stream, I decided I wanted to play more of the high elf campaign off stream. And I got a bit too into it. Although Shadow Warriors absolutely suck for high elves. Like, I gave them to Eiffel and all, whatever it's called. Do you know, for high elf that has the Shadow Warriors in law. And gives them all the boosts. And they still kind of suck. Like, almost everything that you want them to do, another unit does it better. Like, how would you even use them? Banana. Oh, you missed it. Gonna have to try again. But now I know what you're planning to do. Turn me into a banana. And now I know what you're planning to do. I can stop it just after I finish painting this. No, never mind. Okay, Cuptle, I know what you like doing. Oh, you're going to sleep. Good. Good. Phew. Ah, sleep eating. Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited for the next DLC for Warhammer Total War. I seriously wonder what we're going to do with it all. You're laughing at me. You're laughing at me. You want to see more Oblivion? Or do you think we should stop for Oblivion for now? Do you want to see more Monster Hunter? My entire bias this vote is for Monster Hunter. I got... How? I'm allergic to whatever you said then. Oh gosh. I don't know what I choked on, but I choked on something. But you're the wrong person to ask. You enjoy all my content. Oh, thank you, Bob. Could do more Space Marine. Like, we got all those extra missions and stuff, operations to try and do and get good at. We have a Elder. Oh, air conditioner's off right now. Yay. I like when we start heresies against you. No! What, Monster Hunter is a game. We got Monster Hunter Wilds. Been playing it. Pretty fun. Guess I could play Monster Hunter with Bri or somebody. Okay, we got this dude. Oh, he looks cool. Oh, why am I... Oh, because I'm not taking my hay fever medicine today. I forgot. Wondering why my eyes are itchy and stuff. Can't wait until I have my own theme tunes. Can't wait to have a mental breakdown after one of the monsters. God, I hate that creature. Don't worry, I'll beat it in one go and you'll be like, what the hell? How did you... Just don't forget, there's no creature of Lost 2 yet. Bo is overpowered. Can't wait for a Cupcake Conjuror lore video. There are lore videos. I've already released a lore video. Although I do have to work on the other lore video. I might ask Via to make it for me. I still need to record stuff for it, mind you. When I was getting everything ready, I didn't expect a whole load of real life stuff to get really, really bad for me. I was like, oh, yeah. As soon as I start recovering, like the thing is, when I'm mentally stressed, it makes me physically worse, my illness and stuff. And then as soon as I start getting better and so on, and I start getting like my stress under control, and as a result my health under control, I feel like and I'm getting productive again, boom, something else big happens that just absolutely knocks me for one. I'm like, ugh. I keep trying to ignore like all the news and stuff, except for my mother keeps telling me about it. I'm like, okay, thanks. This thing will put you in a box. Look, nothing can put me in a box. I'm amazing. I can't be boxed except by myself. I'm sometimes like, oh, big old cardboard box. And then gets inside it, closes it up, goes to sleep for 20 years. Do you ever do that? This chainsaw's a bit different.
Such cat-like behavior. If she fits, she sits.
What? No, that's not cat-like. That's just normal behaviour. Normal cupcake behaviour. Look, cupcakes love boxes. It's our biggest weakness. You see what they do to us? They put us in boxes. And we don't realise that it's actually like to sell us to be consumed until it's too late. Because we're like, oh, comfortable little box. Thank you. And it's so pretty too. It's all pink. And boom. Find ourselves in the supermarket. Like, oh no, in the supermarket. We're trapped now. They taped it all up. So evil. So evil. I would never fall for that. Never fall for it again. For 12th time, I mean. Just get me once, shame on you. Get me twice, shame on you again. Get me 58 times, shame on you. But the 796th time, shame on me. I fixed it. I'm gonna try and count the amount of times the heresy has happened. I believe 4. Heresy has never happened here. This is a heresy-free zone. Look, there's only 4 more that we need to get blue paint. Oh, he fell over. But I need to just give myself a little break. Give my handy pandies a little break, you know. That looking okay. 2 centuries later, Cupcake still painting and fading. I've now invaded the Imperial tax collector. I even gave the IRS 1,500
a totally
sprinkles.
heresy-free zone. Definitely. Let the bakery burn.
No, don't let the bakery burn. The bakery can never burn. It's beautiful. And for the cheese. And everyone loves the bakery. Oh, my God, that's a cute. Oh, cute orange kitty cat. How many brain cells does it have? Oh, next week.
Ah!
1,000 suns. Oh, look at that. Look at this. But for Battle Force, I kind of want it. It's got the Exalted Sorcerer set. 5 Terminators, sorry. 1,000 Sun Box, and then 2 groups of the Sentinels. Oh. Cupcake on a capital ship is on fire. Everything is fine. The capital ship isn't on fire. It's got 7. Oh, it's such a clever orange cat. 7 brain cells. Congratulations, John Heresy. I am James Workshop, and I'm here to tell you that you've won the Warhammer 40k. Yay! Combat Patrol. How does the Combat Patrol look? Oh, they also get a Demon Prince. And 10 more 1,000 Suns. And, ooh, they have the Sangors on discs. Oh, the Herald of Sinch on a disc. That's cool. These 2 together are quite a cool kit. Oh, those look like cool dice as well. Oh, the Wood Elves are here. A Wood Elf Battalion. What do they have in for? Oh, those guys. 30 Glade Guard, it looks like. 10 of the Spear dudes. 10 of the Glaive dudes. 5 of the Foes dudes and 5 of Foes dudes. I think those 2 you could build from either or. So you could just have 10 of what this guys or 10 of them. Yeah. Oh, I like those dice too. Orion! Orion is back! Oh, look at his little doggies! My cute little doggies! Sangor Enlightened, my boys! Best bow boys! Avalov, the Lord of Taliesin. High of Noble. Oh, it's an old metal dragon! Look how stupid it looks. It's so fun. Oh, I love it. Of a returning metal characters. Ooh, those are cool characters. Oh, those are cool wizards. I loved these wizards. They're really fun. You can convert them into Empire wizards pretty easily as well. Dudes and stags. Oh, big dude and an eagle. Oh, it's Striker! Striker!
Bruh, it's the Dragon Ball Dragon. You cannot convince me otherwise.
No, Dragon Ball Dragon has it doesn't have a pointy snout. Any new? No, I don't think there's any new heresy stuff. Okay, plastic wood elf units, Glade Guard. It looked like they come in units of. Wait, actually, let's look. 3, 6, 8. That's 16, 32. That makes sense. How much are up here? 3, 4, 5, 10, yeah, 30. 32 Glade Guard. I don't know who they are. But yeah, it looks like these ones can be built either or. So if they share the same sprue. So you could have, in this box set, you'd have 20 of these dudes, 20 of them. Or you can like mix and match them. Then you've got the, ooh, squad of 12 Parsees. And then again, yeah, this kit is you can build it either or, so 10 of them, or 10 of them, or 5 of each. Returning metal wood elf units. Oh, these women. Those are expensive units to make, because you still want a lot of them in your unit. Wait, does that mean they'll be selling them as a unit of 10 metal models? Ooh. Don't know who they are. I know they're like the way dancers or whatever. Oh, giant monsters, the eagles. Are these metal eagles? No, they won't be metal if they're on the thin plastic stand, would they? Oh, I think that's the metal model. And they are. And they are, probably. Look at that bear. It's just jaguars in the forest. What? And boars. Tiny little boars. And look at those skinny greyhound dogs. Oh, they got the High Elf Lawmaster too. That's actually a really cool model. Oh, look at the magic in his hand. Way Watchers. Silver Helm models are out. 12, unit of 12. Or Legion Imperialis. What? That is not how you say it. What? Legion Imperialis? No, that's how you say Legion Imperialis. Arcane Fox! Arcane Fox! Oh, these are the guy. It's a spell that allows you to turn your enemy into a frog. Jaguars. Jaguars! Jaguars, jaguars. Look at them. Adorable. Warhammer Plus. Oh, it's so cool. So cool. Flying. I'm flying high on all this new Warhammer stuff. I kind of all want, but I'm not going to get it because I got too much on my plate already. Okay, back to painting. Salsa Slayer, hi!
Free bird!
I wish those birds are free. I'd have 10 of them. What I want is to do 3D printing machines. I want to get instead a 3D painting machine. So like you put a model inside it and you tell it how you want it to be painted and it will paint it for you. If that could exist in real life, I'd want one. And potentially buy one if I could fit it somewhere. Hello, how you doing this fine day? I'm doing okay, except I got yeeted in the face by something. So I'm sad now. Face. Ow! You yeeted and his head fell off. Why would you do this, IRS? You just killed my Space Marine. His head fell off. The law seems to be, ooh, cat goes and then she bites your face off. What weight was this for? I want more Imperial cat goes. The law sounds intense. Oh, that law. So no head. Put scans together, evil like Gans. Marine defeated by can of beans. Is this not a canon event? Is this now a canon event? Look, when you think about how big the size of a can of beans was, it's like as big as his. Don't worry, thanks to the power of the Empire, we put his head back on. The Empire, the Emperor. Do you know that Black Templar was an Iron Hand? Don't worry, it happened to my cousin too. We just stuck it in place with some glue and he is fine. Is your cousin a Space Marine model?
That Marine is now getting a name. Sean Bean. Yes, he will die every single game.
He better not. He's one of the Power Fist Marines. No, he is dead, but it's unrelated. Was he hit by a car? Was he hit by a truck full of beans, Talan? Is that what happened? No, his head fell off. I think that might be related. You've seen way too many people put cans of beans on a campfire with no way for steam to escape to not take cans of beans. Wait, who would do that? You need to poke holes in the top of it and potentially not even just poke holes, just take the lid off when you cook it. What? Critical thinking. The ability to think is just gone from modern society. I say modern society, just society in general. Started with a boomer generation. There we go. Head pats, thank you. Ah yes, all hide a can of beans under the campfire bank. We are tiny. You are all tiny. But John Clay yapping about society is the classic, like, mouse eating a cheese and deer being hit by a Honda Civic. I'll eat you with a Honda Civic in a minute. I'm not a junkler. But junkler sucks. I'm way better. I'm not at all based on the junkler and my colour scheme is not related. It is pure coincidence. Take that, DC. Do 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 do. Good news is they only do the can of beans and a fire thing once. You'd hope they'd only do it once. I've known people dumb enough to do it many, many times. Well, make the same mistake many times. Not known anyone to put a can of beans on a fire without, you know, taking a lid off. Actually, almost everyone I know, if they make cans of beans, they have a little pot to put the beans in. And a little pan to cook some toast in. And then you have some beans on toast. Like, if you're gonna be stuck in the wild, you need to be able to cook some French toast. And a full English breakfast. I love cheeseburgers. I love cheeseburgers. Yeah. I'll have a ham sandwich after this, I think. Hopefully my tummy will be fine. Okay, so what we're thinking is Monster Hunter this week. Maybe I'll do some Total War tomorrow. Yeah! As the old song says, if you're gonna be stupid, gotta be tough. If you gotta be stupid, you gotta be tough. Do 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 do. You gotta be stupid. I don't know, I've never heard the song, so I'm just making one up. You gotta be stupid, you gotta be tough. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Raining cupcakes. Raining cupcakes. Why is it raining cupcakes? The tongue hurt. Ah. Is this the last one? It is the last one. Oh, we got so much painted today, guys. Once again, we went through all 20 models with the colour that we needed to put on them. We didn't get 2 colours on them, but that's because I was testing out metal first and was like, nah, gotta do this first. Raining tacos from up the sky. Sky tacos, no need to ask why. Models look nicer. Thank you, Salsa. Sky tacos, cupcakes. The frosting melted, the sprinkles fell. Are you doing another Horus Heresy Leprechaun speech? There we go. I will, don't taste me. Oh. No reason, ask why. Ask why. Why? Oh wait, let's do this one first, I forgot. Well, I remember. Tape needs an extra layer of stuff on it. There we go. Blue. It's a song of it rainy, taco cupcake. Oh. You know I love doing speeches. You all love doing speeches. What is this? You're a very speechy chap. Okay, what I'm thinking is this blue I'll eventually highlight and add darker blues to it and stuff and lighter blues. Or maybe I'll just go back over. Maybe I'll go over with a different colour, different contrast blue. That might be fun. But yeah, because I want to go for this style of bolter here. And like the gun here. That's what will eventually happen. But yeah, that's it. Today, we painted, we made models. We did it! We did it! It's raining tacos from out the sky. No need to ask why. What is this? We painted, yeah, we got all these models painted blue today. Well, actually, a couple of them were already painted blue, but you know, like this dude. And this dude. But I think the rest we did today. Yeah. I even got some metal done today as well. It's an old YouTube meme song. Oh. Never heard of it. Not old enough. Ever heard of a wheel? No. Do you mean like a thing that cars have? Or do you mean like there's something called the wheel?
No, you're just too old to remember it.
Ah! Not old enough if she's not 50. Okay, Grandma, how were the dinosaurs? What are you talking about? I'm gonna Google this now. I'm Googling tacos raining from the sky. How old is this? Did I have the internet back then? Party Grip, Harry Grip and Boon Bum. 12 years ago! I don't even think the internet was around back then. Look. Look. When I was using YouTube, it already had a dark mode on it. Oh gosh. What, but at the same time as a normal song and look at my horse is amazing. Look at my horse is amazing. No, yeah, but that's because he's a famous British singer who did all those songs. Obviously I heard of him. He's a famous British singer-songwriter. When you got a landline, your number was 4. Why are you calling me old? Widespread internet has been around since the early 90s. Look, my access to like mobile phones, laptops and stuff, and you know, for internet, I've always been behind other times. I always had limited access. Yeet. But look at my Black Templar. Pew, pew, pew. Pow, pow, pow. Pew, pew, pew. Look. 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 Look at this cape. It's all blue. It's all blue just like you. I'm blue. Da, ba, da, da, ba, da. Oh, look how cool this looks. I love it. I love it. I still need to like do way more work on these things, highlights and stuff. But you know, it's fine. Cat. I'm a kitty cat. I go meow meow meow. I go meow meow meow. Cat. I'm a kitty cat. I go meow 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 meow. Cat. I'm a kitty cat. I dance 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 and I dance dance dance. Cat. I'm a kitty cat. And I dance 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 and I dance dance dance. The future is now. Old woman, look, look, look. The internet is already dead. Dead internet theory. There's bots everywhere. So you do know it. What do you mean I do know it? I know the kitty cat song. That one. I know that song. Yeah. Why are you a cat now? No, I'm not a cat. It's just a song. It's just a song. That is as old as time itself. Oh. Yeah, I definitely need to neaten up some other stuff here. So next time I think would definitely be for metals. I will hopefully get both shades of metal done. The capes look nice. Haha, Iris is poor. Despite all the handouts, he spent all his money turning me into a banana. No, don't turn me into a cat, because I'm doing a love heart now. I'm looking, do you want to raid somebody? Let's look. Who does YouTube says is live, if anybody? Add. Loading. 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 Collab. Collab. Is that it? I guess so. Ah. No! Now I've got to be here for 5 more minutes. Okay. Okay. We're alive. I'm alive. So, schedule for this week is going to be Monster Hunter on, let's say, Tuesday. More Handcam stream on Wednesday. Spoilers. Spoilers! No, I'm trying to figure out the thing. Friday, we'll do more Warhammer and we'll be playing a vampire count character. Saturday, I'll be yawning. Sunday, more Handcam. What's Saturday? What do we want to do Saturday? What do we want to do Monday? Cat. I'm a kitty cat. I go meow, 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 meow. Cat. I'm a kitty cat. I dance, 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 and I dance, dance, dance. We could try the new Stellaris mod updates. Rimworld. Rise of Industry. We could do more Rimworld, you know. It's been a while. With a Radit, Necromunda Hive Wars. Just that natural. Hollow Cure. Has Hollow Cure had an update yet? Would you make a single woman with 20 cats village? Nah. I wouldn't know how to do that. Let's eat a whole bowl of apples on Sunday. You chatty kind of sound like you want a heresy. Elite Dangerous. Skyrim, Oblivion, Dungeon Clara. Dark Arisen, Dishonored 2. No, we won't have any heresy. XCOM. Tropical City. Oh, City Skylines! Oh, we could do City Skylines. Oh. Hired gun. I don't know. Yeah, maybe we'll play some Rimworld. Let's do Rimworld on Saturday, eh? Yeah. And then for Monday, I have no idea. I have no idea. I'll have to look. Deep Rock Galactic, maybe. Halo. Maybe we'll do some Space Marine too, you know. We got those operations missions I absolutely suck at. Could try getting good at them. Maybe, yeah, maybe we'll just get good at the missions. That's a game where we're your shoulders. XCOM 2. XCOM 2! Oh yeah, we're named soldiers after you guys. Yeah, do you want to play that game? We could do if you wanted to. I'm up. Shot again. Power fist! Power fist! Aha! I defeated him. Finally. Oh, you dodged. Stop dodging. Ah! Pow. Pew, 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 pew.
Oh.
So I'm just playing with models. I get distracted. Ah, I'm back. I'm back. So, guys, remember to like the stream if you haven't liked it already, because it's pretty fun. And yeah. But yeah, like the stream if you haven't already, because it helps me out. And you know, work hard, play harder, get a big love heart in your life. Yeah. And I hope you have a good rest of your day. Yeah. You know, take care of yourselves, be kind to others, that's the thing. And what else do we usually say? Eat good food, sleep well, dream of cupcakes, but don't eat cupcakes because they're friends, not food. Love you all. Bye-bye. Yeah. Love you all.